Hi everyone, welcome to Career Talk. This is going to be an unedited, unfiltered or no filter kind of a video because I want to share my journey with you today. And I want you to take three key takeaways. One is what is strategy, second is what is planning, and third is what is execution. And if you understand these concepts from my story, it will probably help you put it into application in your own scenarios. Okay. So I started this channel some 3.5 years ago. Before starting this channel, I was already active on Quora.com and I was already blogging. And the primary reason why I started this channel is for money. Okay, I don't want to lie. I knew there was money on the internet and I thought, okay, why not explore this? But then I created some 100 or maybe 150 videos. There were around 1 or 2,000 subscribers. And it took me some 1.5 years to reach there. I had no idea of editing. I had no idea of how YouTube works. And I kept creating videos. And for 1.5 years, there was absolutely no income. And during that period, there were many occasions when I wanted to give up because my motive was money, right? And then I realized that probably money is not that factor. If I'm still doing it without money, it has to be something else. And then I asked myself, why? Why am I even creating videos? And then I realized one fine day after going through a lot of comments and a lot of content which I created is the primary reason why I was creating this is because I wanted to share my experiences. It was that simple. I wanted to share what I've gone through, what kind of experiences or scenarios I have faced. And if I bring this on a video, which is a more relatable format, then probably a lot more people will be able to benefit from it. Okay, if you go to my LinkedIn banner today, it says, I believe every professional deserves the knowledge, tools, and guidance to navigate in their career. Because in your career, you face a lot of ups and downs, politics and whatnot, right? So you need to have the right tools, guidance, and knowledge to navigate through that. And then you should be able to secure your rightful place. Okay, not that you don't deserve it, but you should get what you deserve. And you should ideally be able to unlock your complete potential. Okay. So if I have, by my own experience, able to do that to a certain extent, why not share my experience so that you guys should be able to do it as well? Now, when I create videos, a lot of time it reaches to people who are more qualified, educated, and talented than me, and they're not able to relate to it. So, which is fine. But then once I figured out, okay, this is my why and this is why I want to do it, then probably I started to come up with more relevant topics. Okay. So you know that I was laid off or fired in my first job. I have worked in an engineering college as a lecturer for a few months. So I have that education kind of experience. I've worked in a call center as a chat support agent. So I know how a call center works. And then I've transitioned from all of this background into IT. So from IT to non-IT and from non-IT to IT. So I've done all of that. And then by virtue of my experience, I've worked in the US, I've worked in India. And I've also been fortunate to grow in my career within the same company, which is a service company. And we work for a product company. So I've worked in a product company as well in a contractor kind of a mode. So I believe that all of these experiences that I have, it was worthwhile for me to bring them up in a very relatable and raw format. And that's how I've continued on this journey, and I've created some 252 videos. And again, thank you everyone for showing your support, because without that support, nothing can happen. Okay, there are moments when we really want to give up because you can't keep pace with it. Actually, when you have a full-time job. And a lot of time people think that creating content on YouTube or Instagram or Twitter or LinkedIn is something which is very easy. Okay, let me tell you, it is not. It is just like your full-time job. If you're doing two things like a full-time job and LinkedIn or YouTube, it's very difficult. So now, the 3 points which I want you to take away from this: strategy, planning, and execution. Like what I said, you need to be very clear about your why you are doing something that you're doing. So even before you start something, you have to be very clear of the long-term or end-term goal. That has to be your why before you get into anything. So if it is your career, you need to know why I am getting into this job. What is that is of value to me, and what is that motivates me or inspires me on my own. Because nobody asked me to create a YouTube channel. I did it on my own. Nobody asked me to start a blog, or nobody asked me to create content on Quora or answer questions on Quora. I have answered more than 1,000 questions. So the first point is strategy, and strategy is related to why. Why you want to start your own business, why you want to start your own company, why you want to work in a specific role, why you want to pursue engineering. Everything starts with that why. So be very sure of why, because that's something which is going to take you for long term. And second is, after you figure out your strategy or what you're going to do and why you're going to do, the second thing is planning. What are the steps that you need to take in order to get there? That's your plan. That's your schedule. And in my case, it is one video after another for YouTube. But for your career, it has to be a 3-year to 5-year plan. What exactly are you going to learn? What exactly are you going to do in terms of skill upgrade, experience gaining, etc., etc. So a plan is a schedule which you need to put in place, and then you need to follow that. So it's like, I will go 5 kilometers and then I'll take a right, then I'll go 3 kilometers, take a left, something of that sort. And then is execution. So basis that plan, you need to execute, which means you need to show up every single day. Why we are successful at our job is because we go to our job every single day. Why we are successful in our education is because we went to school every single day. So when you start your business, you need to show up every single day. If it is as small as a YouTube channel, you need to show up at a designed frequency, which you kind of design for your channel, right? So execution is something which is very critical, because you can have a strategy, you can have a plan, but if you don't execute, nothing happens. Everything is in the air, is in your mind. So whatever you're doing, whether it is your career or your business or your education, have these 3 things identified. Why you want to do, that is your strategy. What or how is that going to work out, which is your plan. And then on an ongoing basis, execute. Come, monitor, see what worked, what did not work. Create a feedback loop for yourself and continue. Okay. So these are the thoughts which I wanted to share in this video. I know it's a little longer than probably what I anticipated, but I hope it helps. Let me know your thoughts in comments. We are at 75,000, and I really hope I'm able to take this to 100,000 by December, and then we'll probably design or think of a new milestone. I hope this helps. Share it in your network if you think it's helpful. And thank you for your support. Bye for now.